Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, and today I wanted to highlight a trade that we did last month. It was the XLI, and ETFs are a little finicky sometimes, so when you trade them you want to tread lightly rather than heavy, if that makes sense. At least in my perspective, that's how I look at ETFs. You know, they're not the best moving instruments, but usually when the overall market moves, they move as well, and that's what actually happened here. So let's get into what we actually did. Bring up my screen drawing tool. Okay, we got short right in here, and we went short the 55 puts from September. Okay, if you guys can read that, it's supposed to be September. And we bought them for $2.11. Okay, we're short right up here. 55 is down here. So we were taking a lower strike price, and that's what I wanted. You know, with the ETFs, like I said, I like to tread lightly. I like to be a little bit more conservative. And the September, we took that because I wanted to have quite a bit of time. You know, this was May 9th that we went short here, and September gave a lot of time. Whenever I'm in ETFs, you know, if obviously the SPY, the IWMs, that's a little bit of a different ETF, but I'm speaking outside of the indice ETFs. You know, I like to tread lightly. Even currency ETFs, I like to tread blah blah blah. I like to tread lightly, if I could speak today. But anyway, we took that short, and we were looking to stay in it about a month, maybe 2 months. That was my time horizon on this trade. I know a lot of the trades are quicker, but some of the trades, you know, I do like to get in and have a little bit of time, and that's what this one is. That's why I wanted to do a video to highlight that. So anyway, we're short, we're watching price, and you know, even though price does come up here, it still looks good to come back into our favor. You know, that's what I was looking for it to be able to come back. Obviously, if it changed, we have a lot of time. We could do a lot of different things with this position. You know, we could sell some upside calls if it goes a little too high. We could actually take the put, you know, buy it back, turn it into a call. You know, there's a lot of different things we could do to this. So, you know, we were still setting nicely. And then market chops around some more. This might have been the Brexit vote. I'm not exactly sure when it happened. I'm not a big fundamental news guy. I don't, really care about it. I like to know when things are happening. As you know, if you guys follow me, or if you follow me for some time, or if you're a member, you know that about me. I like to know when things are happening, but I don't really care too much about the news and what's happening, and discussing what fundamental crap, like the CNBCs of the world and whatnot. But anyway, that's me. If you like that, that's what you like, and that's cool. But for me personally, that's how I roll. So anyway, market broke down here very nicely. Kept watching it. You got a little bit of a pullback here, and then it just started dropping. And right down here is where we decided to take profits on the 27th of June, which was just a few weeks ago. I ended up taking profit for $3.11, which equated to $1, which after commission probably more like dollar minus $5 or whatever it comes to, something like that. Anyway, 47% gain we got. Man, my spelling is atrocious. But to trade, you don't really need to know how to spell with a mouse, and that's a good thing. But anyway, 47% gain would have equated to probably like 47.4 if you want to get technical, but 47% gain, not too bad. A little less than a month, so about a 3-week trade, approximately. And $3.11 was right on this bar. And that's basically what I was looking for. Now, the interesting thing, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to record this video, is to look at what happened after this drop. And that was actually pretty interesting. I'm recording this Sunday the 10th of July, so we do have some days to look at this. So I'm going to take all that off. And after it dropped here, which we got out somewhere up here, it wasn't like, I don't think it was, we definitely didn't bottom tick this thing at 52.80. Would have been nice, but it is what it is. I don't really care. We got out, we made some money, but look at what it's done. It's really taken off to the upside. And that's why I say I like to tread lightly on the ETFs. I don't want to be overly aggressive, thinking, okay, it dropped so far, now it's probably going to drop again. I would rather be conservative. We can always re-enter the trade, and that's what I always go into it with. What's my risk? If I get out and it keeps going in my favor, where can I re-enter? And sometimes I don't get a re-entry. It drops, and then it never gives me a re-entry and keeps going down. But other times it does this. It drops, and then it goes right back up, higher than it went before when we were actually in the trade. Remember, we got in the trade right over here. So that would definitely be disconcerting if we were still in the trade. And that's why I look to get out. I'd rather be conservative than not. And you guys that know me know that. So I wanted to highlight this video, show you guys 47% gain, about 3-week time period. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Any questions, comments, definitely feel free to share them. Love reading the comments. I always answer them below the video. If you want to email me, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.